Hello there everybody, Gmod here, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Soulsilver. In the last episode, we took on the final gym leader, the original champion of the Kanto region that we all know and maybe hate, but I personally love, Blue. And with that, we managed to get all 16 gym badges in the Kanto region. Well, not all 16 in the Kanto region, but all 16 across the, both regions. You know what I'm trying to say, right? You know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, we got every single gym badge, and at this point of the game, we are now able to go to visit Mount Silver, which is a place that Professor Oak has just specifically gotten us access to last time. However, we're not going to be going there for a little bit longer, because going beyond there are some very special things that I want to cover at a later point, because we're not quite done yet in the Kanto region. Even though we have all our gym badges, there's still more to explore. That being said, though, we have a certain destination in mind today, and this is very easy to miss if, you're not just running around and exploring like, most kids did back in the day. If you're just trying to, like, rapid-fire things, it can be very easy to miss. Our next destination that we want to go to is back to the power plant, because once you have all the gym badges in the Kanto region, something new is there. I'm not going to spoil what it is, but, we got some prep work to do. That being said, though, there is no Pokemon or Pokemon Center in this town, since, Palatown's freaking tiny. So I'll be right on back when we get over to the next city, which has one. I'll be right back. Alrighty, we are over here in Cerulean City, probably the closest city to where you can get to the power plant from. And let's see here, because we need to do some prep work before we head on over there. Let's see, Pokeballs, we got ourselves. I'd really like to get some more Dust Balls, but I don't actually remember where to find them, so for now, we'll ignore it. But in the future, I definitely want to go get some more. And I think for healing items, we're still pretty good, right? Yeah, 20 revives, 11 hyper potions. This should be more than enough. I think we're okay. Because what we're doing today, I'm not going to lie to you, I have no idea how long this episode is going to be. This is either going to be one of the shortest episodes in the entire project, or it could be one of the longest episodes in the entire project of what we're going to be doing today. And that being said, though, I flew over here on good old Farfetch, as per usual, the old loyal bird. So for the time being, I'll need to switch them out. Goodbye, Farfetch, you served us well once again. Nope, that's a weird looking Espeon. There you go. Yeah. Sometimes I have a little bit of a goof up with the touchscreen. It's not like the game's fault, it's just that I'm really fast and I like lightly tap my DS screen and yeah. All that jazz. That being said, though, once we're fully prepared, it is time to set up for the power plant once more. It's been a little bit, I wouldn't say a long time, but it's been a little bit since we've been by the power plant, so it's good to check up on things, They're having problems last time we were around, maybe now everything's back up and running as per usual. And I never got that item up there, but I don't have cut still, so I'm still not gonna get it. My OCD is killing me, but it'll have to be done. Maybe we'll come back and get Farfetch after, I don't know. And if you are having trouble remembering when it comes to getting to the power plant, you don't want to go down over this way. You want to go over here by the water, because for some reason, I don't know how the people get here to work. I guess they all have water-type Pokemon or something, because, like, how do you get to work at the power plant when the power plant is stuck on a little island that's, like, in the middle of water? I don't know. Don't question Nintendo logic, just let it rock. Yeah. The good old classic. That being said, though, got a rappel going on, surf all the way down here to Route 10. And everything looks normal so far, right? Well, things are about to start looking very different. See that? Looks kinda familiar, wouldn't you say? Something similar to what we've seen very recently. Make sure you save your game. Alright, my game has been saved. We're all set to go except for one thing. My one piece of advice going into this is that if you have a ground type on your team, lead with it immediately. It's going to help you a lot during this. That being said, when you're all set ready to go, let's approach it. Yeah, I miss its old cry. They used to have like a text box with its old cry. But anyways, this here is Zapdos. Electric flying type, level 50 with the following moveset. In my opinion, the coolest one of the free legendary bird Pokemon. Unless you play Pokemon Unite, then you probably hate this Pokemon, because in Pokemon Unite, this thing is an absolute demon. That being said, this thing being electric flying type is a very interesting type combination, because it is the only electric type that is electric flying. Actually, no, that's not true. As of this point of the series, it is the only electric flying type, which means it is the only electric type which is immune to ground type, which is normally the only weakness that flying has. And I left it alive on a literal sliver. Holy crap. Okay, I was going to say ice type moves are going to be good here because, super effective, but apparently I almost one-shot this thing. Alright then. I got lucky, I'm not going to lie. In that case, since it's already turn 2, may as well go for the quick ball. And who knows, maybe this will be the shortest episode of all time. Okay, no, it couldn't be that easy. Yeah. Could you imagine if this was a 6-episode video? Wouldn't that be something? But yeah, Zapdos here is a very powerful Pokemon. Has overall fantastic traits. It's very powerful, very bulky. Has an amazing typing, which makes it an electric type that's immune to ground type moves, which is a very rare thing, especially at this point of the series. And its only real weaknesses are rock and flying, which overall is a pretty great thing to keep in mind. Using it and fighting against it, I should add, because like electric flying is a freaking fantastic typing. And if you ask me, it's easily the best typing out of the flying bird, like the flying legendary Pokemon, which we've only seen 2 of them. I'm not gonna spoil the 3rd one, but if you played Pokemon before, you know the 3rd one. And yeah, let's just say I think Zapdos is the best out of the 3 of them, personally. And I really like its design too. It's very cool, very colorful Pokemon. I like it a lot. And maybe I'm weird about this, but like when I was a kid, I used to like kind of like love Pokemon that started with a Z in their name because they're so rare. And my name starts with a Z, you know, Zachary. So like whenever I saw a Z Pokemon, I'd be like, oh my god, it's a Z Pokemon. What is this? I was an interesting kid. But yeah, for a lot of reasons, Zapdos is my favorite of the bunch, and it stays true. It also sounds freaking hilarious in the anime because it like does a freaking screaming noise for its cry. It's very funny. Up to. Okay, so far we're having some okay luck. I've been rambling over like our encounter so far, but we've been having some okay luck so far. Can't complain. We're doing better than Latios, I can say that for sure. I'm never gonna let go of Latios. Latios is like the worst time I've had catching a legendary on camera in quite some time. It was like Rayquaza and Emerald and Latios in this game are easily the worst runs so far. Nothing will ever compare to that. Unless I just jinx him and the Zapdos does compare to them, then I'm gonna really regret my life. That being said though, these Ultra Balls are the perfect Pokeball for Zapdos, because not only are they very effective, obviously, but because they're also black and yellow, so it's a perfect fit for Zapdos. Although we're missing the orange for its talons and its beak, but you know, minor detail. Now, as you probably noticed as well, I should add, is that since we have ourselves a Mamoswine here as a ground type, Zapdos here, I'm pretty sure Zapdos, when you're trying to catch it, only has damaging electric type moves. So you have a ground type Pokemon, I'm pretty sure it just can't touch me. I'm pretty sure anyways. It might have Jolt Peck, it might not, it hasn't used it yet if it does have it, so you never know, but yeah. Ground types are going to be your best friend during this fight because they can't touch anything. Or not they can't touch anything, Zapdos can't touch them is what I should say. Alright, one shake once again. Yeah, it looks like it has charge, agility. I think discharge is what I saw. I was rambling, so maybe I missed it, but I think it was discharge, charge, agility, and I don't know its last move. I want to say it's Jolt Peck, I really do. But it just hasn't gone for it for some reason, if it does have it. And nope, we're not gonna get to see that 4th move apparently. It's just not gonna go for it. Alrighty, whatever floats your boat, Zapdos, whatever floats your friggin' boat. Yep, another discharge. We're not gonna get to see the 4th move apparently. It's just not going for it. Very weird, but whatever. It could just be that I'm completely stonewalling it being a ground type. It's entirely possible. I'm just going off memory here. But Jolt Peck is a pretty, you know, pretty famous move for Zapdos to have. So, you know, it's safe to expect it. Okay, I think I heard me talking because I'm getting absolutely no luck anymore. Okay, you know, let's mix it up. Let's go for a Pokeball. You never know. You never know. Fortune favors the bold, as they say. Or in this case, it's fortune favors the stupid because they're throwing a Pokeball against a legendary Pokemon, but shish. Don't mention that. Why is it not going for its 4th move? Did I just miss its 4th move or something? Like, did it use it once and I just didn't pay attention? Because, like, I don't know, man. I'm still at full HP. I haven't used any healing items. There's its final move. Holy crap. Ancient Power is what the move was this entire time, which, in the case of Mamoswine, is absolutely not threatening whatsoever unless it gets, like, multiple Ancient Power boosts like we've seen before. And yeah, you know how Ancient Power is before. It can get out of hand very fast. But thankfully, since we are a ground type, Ancient Power is not that scary, in general. In fact, if I weren't part ice type, I'd actually like completely stonewall this thing because I'd be like resistance to Age of Power as well. But beggars can't be choosers, and we already ignored the most dangerous move at being discharged, so we're doing fine. And it's going really fast, apparently. It's a big fan for Need for Speed, but unfortunately, it has no more speed to get. It's the maximum speed. 1. Okay, now it's actually going for its final move now. Holy crap, it took freaking forever for it to start using this move, but whatever. Now, as long as it doesn't start getting the boosts, we should be A-okay. And even then, I have like a million Hyper Potions, so Mamoswine is doing just fine. Because at this point, it's already got max speed, it's already got max special defense in the charge, so it's like, nothing's really happening here. 2. Okay, we got a bunch of 2s, haven't gotten a 3 yet, we're getting there. We got a bunch of 2s though, I can't complain. Do not to be greedy, as one would say. Except I'm very greedy, and I really want this in the ball. 1, 2, 3. Oh, dang it. Oh, it's so freaking close. Could you imagine? I was just talking about being greedy, and if it worked when I was talking about being greedy, that would have been perfect irony, but dang it. We got a free, though, at long last. 1. Okay, back to ones, being modest. You're going slow. And back to nothing. Okay, fair enough. I got my hopes up. It is what it is. Now, the only thing I'm worried about here is I'm actually kind of getting low in Ultra Balls. And once I get out of Ultra Balls, it's going to become a lot harder to catch this thing. So, we're going to need to pray these last few Ultra Balls to do the job. Because we got what? Okay, actually, never. We got 22. I thought I had 12. I misread that. Never mind. We're fine. I'm not worried at all. You're worried? Me? You're worried. I'm not worried. I'd never be worried. And no dice still. Okay, you know what? Well, let's mix it up. Let's have some fun. Let's mix it up. We've thrown enough Ultra Balls. Zapdos is too classy for such a thing as an Ultra Ball. We should give it a... Let's give it a friend ball, you know? Zapdos is our friend, even though he gave me terrible nightmares in Pokemon Unite. But he's our friend, right? He is not our friend. Okay, fair enough. Accurate to Pokemon Unite. Yeah. I feel like Zapdos has like been forever changed. Because like... Pokemon Unite, I don't know if any of my viewers actually play the game or not, but it had a objective in it, which you really want the KO over the other team, because if you got it, you got like a huge advantage in the fight, like in the game. And because of that, Zapdos became like the #1 syndicate of hate when it came to Pokemon Unite. But that's not a thing anymore. But I feel like Zapdos has been forever changed in its reputation from Pokemon Unite. I don't think people are gonna look at Zapdos ever the same way again. Man, there's some fun Pokemon Unite trivia for you. Yeah. Another fun fact while I'm talking about Pokemon Unite, I guess, since, you know, I don't talk about it too often. One of the main reasons I actually decided to have a Mamoswine on my team for this Let's Play is because I actually really like using Mamoswine in Pokemon Unite. And, of course, when I start going into story time, I catch the thing. Really, Zapdos? I start talking about story time and now you want to get caught? Sheesh, what a spoiled brat. Yeah. Anyways, we'll resume that Mamoswine story in just a second, but first of all, Zapdos, imagine it, level 145, oh god. Yeah. Number 145 Zapdos, the electric Pokemon, electric flying. The legendary bird Pokemon is said to appear only when a thundercloud parts into 2 halves. I didn't see the thunderclouds coming here, but I'll take your word for it, Pokedex. And because, you know, it's Zapdos, I was just talking about Pokemon Unite, we need to call it the only thing that matters. Anyone who's played Pokemon Unite knows exactly what I'm typing right now. Yeah, this seems about right. Yeah, that's about right. I'm sure some people are gonna get this for sure. What a goal! You're on fire! Anyways. And my mom's calling me. That's right, Mom, I won the Pokemon Unite game. I KO'd Zapdos, or in this case, I caught it. Yada yada yada, useful item while shopping. We know how this business goes at this point. Yada yada yada. So anyways, as I was talking about while we're going back over to the Pokemon Center to look at Zapdos, I actually decided to have a Mamoswine on this team because I actually really like using Mamoswine in Pokemon Unite. I originally had a different Pokemon from my team playing, but I decided to mix it up. In fact, I originally was going to have a Skarmory on my team. For those who don't know, I freaking love the Pokemon Skarmory. But I decided, let's mix it up. I never used Mamoswine on any of my playthroughs of Pokemon. Let's mix it up. And I can't lie, Mamoswine has definitely been a freaking MVP this entire playthrough. He has been the boy, the man with the mission, the mammoth. The king of all, mammoths. Even though he's the only one. But shush. So yeah, I don't regret my choice at all. Mamoswine's been a fantastic addition, and I really like him a lot. That being said, though, rambling about an entirely different game aside, let's go check out our new friend here, Zapdos, shall we? And here he is, and just like before, the box is not going to look quite as accurate as it should. Well, it's not going to be as organized as I want it to be, but for the time being, he can go right here. Anyways, this here is Zapdos, who has an animate nature, which raises attack and minus special attack, which I guess depending on the Zapdos could be good, but with this moveset, not so much. And like we said before, it has the moveset H and Power, Charge, Agility, Discharge. And yeah, that's Zapdos. Pretty cool Pokemon. And with that, we have 2 of the legendary birds out of the way, which means you're probably wondering, where would the 3rd legendary bird be? Well, I'm not going to tell you where per se yet. However, I will tell you that we're not going to be going to where this 3rd legendary bird is for a little bit more while. Which, you know, might already tell you where it actually is, because we've been in a lot of places already in Kanto, but you don't look too much into it. That being said, though, even though this was a shorter episode of Pokemon Soulsilver, we got what we wanted to do today. We wanted to catch a legendary Pokemon. That's enough for its own episode, in my personal opinion. However, we're not done legendary Pokemon hunting yet, because there's one other place we have now gained access to when we have all of our gym badges. And you can go to this place beforehand, however, you won't be actually let through the door if you don't have every single gym badge, which we do now. Next time on Pokemon Soulsilver version, we're going to be entering a legendary dungeon that every kid who played Pokemon in the past has interesting memories of, we'll put it like. Next time on Pokemon Soulsilver, we'll be entering Cerulean Cave, which is very dark. See you guys then. You are looking way more forward to going through this cave than I am, buddy.